Okay, so bear with me because I've tried to do this voiceover more than 5 or 6 times and I'm going nuts. So, I did this video. A month before this, I had a panic or anxiety attack. I don't know the right name. And I saw someone a few hours before, and the conversation that I had with that person triggered me. And after a few hours, that happened. Well, in the hospital, I was thinking that I was a brat because someone told me something that I didn't like, and my body and brain reacted it in a way that I never saw in myself or someone else before. And that scared me a lot, like a lot. And but this, with time, this made me realize a few things. And after a month, I was going to see that person again. And I was very nervous. The previous days and night before, I was not nervous. But that morning, I was feeling nervous. And I was expressing my thoughts and trying to calm myself. Because I wanted, to... first of all, I didn't want to have another attack. And second, I didn't want to get revenge on that person, even if it was like with my words. I wanted to, do my thing, but according to my values, Okay, so when I went to this person, I guess I was searching for answers. No, when I went there as a normal thing, but in my mind, I guess in my unconscious, I was searching for answers. If I should do something about my life, shouldn't do, what I wanted to do or didn't want to. How I had a lot of questions in my life, but I guess I already had the answers. And this was a big answer for me because it scared me like no other thing, And it was a warning. This person was a piece in the puzzle. And nowadays I think that a lot of situations, complicated things or obstacles or some people, they are meant to be in your life to teach you a very valuable lesson. And this was a big lesson for me. It was to take action, to stop, feeling depressed. And I was drowning. It was, it wasn't healthy. Not healthy at all. And, well, it triggered me. And it made me realize that I want to fulfill my purpose. I don't know the how, but I'm trying to do it. And I don't want to be like that person that one day when I reach a certain amount of things, I don't want to be that person that tells someone, no, you cannot do it. I didn't do it, so you cannot. I want to fulfill my things until the day I die, and I want to tell others that are younger than me that they can do it. They just have to work it out. And they have to work on their brain, on their actions, on their ideas, on their creativity, going against everything. You have to have ethic and values, but there's a lot of people, even people from your family and your blood, they will say to your fucking face every fucking day that you cannot do it. Even sometimes it's not in words, and it's in expressions, and you feel it. Let me tell you, when you start feeling, doing things inside, you start to see the world so differently. You can start to understand the expression. Of course, I'm not an agent. I don't read people's expressions or I don't know, you know? But you start to see the truth in people and what's fake, what's maybe your intuition gets so much better. I was a intuitive person, but now, do you feel the same? I don't know. And well, what was I trying to say? Because, I lose my train of thought sometimes. I want to be that person that takes you under their wing and tries to do what I can. Sometimes, of course, if it's, I don't know, if I see that one day you don't need me, or maybe you're taking advantage, or this or that, life will tell me. But I want to help you. I don't want to tell you, no, you cannot do it. Yes, you can. If you really want it, just work on it. And sometimes it does take years, and it's taking me years. And is it working? It is working. It is working because I have more I have more moments where I feel happy, you know? Where I have a smile on my face, where I want to do more and more and more, and my body asks for more, my brain asks for more. I just I don't talk, I take action. And do I want to recognize myself for what I'm doing? I want, but I still have issues with that. You know, I'm trying my best. And I only realize months or years later about what I did. That was a beautiful thing. But it's okay. We're getting there. It's just, it takes time. And I want to be a bad bitch in my own business and my own brand. I don't want to be a bitch telling you that you cannot do that, or I don't want to treat people like shit. I want to treat them right. I don't want to treat them like I'm more than them. No, because we are all flesh and blood, and that's that. That's that. I know that my confidence will grow with time, and it shows me that it's growing with time, because when sometimes I need to be a boss bitch, I am a boss bitch. And sometimes I am a goody two shoes. I still have to work on that. I smile too much. My voice is low, and sometimes it needs to be higher. So I have my presence. And me, we are evolving and transforming with time. So it does take a lot of time. I remember when I was in my bed asking for something because I knew that I wanted more for my life. And, well, I still don't know how to recognize it, because, when you're a baby, or when you're 1 year old or 1.5, it's so beautiful. When your parents clap, when you do something good, they recognize you. I don't think I had that. But I want to have that from me, because sometimes I search that in others. I want validation from others, and I should be the one to validate me because of the things that I'm doing. Because they're so beautiful in so many ways, but I still want others to see it, and it makes me mad. Because I can observe myself. Sometimes I can't. I need someone who understands about psychology and other things, but yeah, what else do I want to tell you? Sometimes there's people you need to, tell them your truth, and others you don't need to say shit. They will learn with time, like you are learning. And if you feel like you are doing something every day that it's unhealthy, please take care of it. Go and get help. A A journal is always a good thing. I always try to write when my mind is all over the place. We can dominate our brains. I'm still trying to dominate mine, but it's a work in progress. And believe that in months, years, you can get stronger, healthier, and happier. And no one tells you what to do with your life. Thank you for listening to me. This was a long one. Kisses. Oh, another thing. Have you checked my website? You should. Go there. Thank you.